that this is the Republicans' fault. If you are in charge, you have to negotiate. And just saying over and over, we need to open the government and then we promise we'll do it.
We have to negotiate, meaning we have to give in to you.
You have to give something. That is how this works.
I think.
And what are you planning on giving?
Just allowing this to happen is a cooperation. You guys have to actually somehow stop lying to us about
Fox News co-host Jessica Tarlov facing a sharp rebuttal from Greg Gutfeld after attempting to redirect responsibility for the government shutdown. A move that felt wildly out of touch to many viewers. Welcome to the channel. I'm Bar Janet. If you're here for standout moments of mainstream media frustration without having to sift through hours of commentary, you're in the right place. The Democrats' shutdown strategy appears to be backfiring. When your approach is widely seen as prolonging public hardship, it becomes tough to maintain the image of being the party of compassion. It's been striking to see leaders speak about supporting Americans while simultaneously prioritizing policies that some say would expand benefits for undocumented immigrants. Here's the moment where Tarlov tried to make that case on the 5 and got strongly pushed back.
So Jessica,
or an American citizen as well.
Can you tell me how this is the Republicans' fault? Sure. I'm asking for a friend.
I'm glad that you saw my tweet and asking 3 million nasty people on the internet, but I knew exactly what I was saying. The point is that with great power comes great responsibility. I heard that once in a great Spider-Man movie. And Republicans are in charge. They're not 60 votes in charge, but they've got a majority of the way there. And when you are in charge and you don't have all the votes that you need, it is incumbent upon you to make a deal with the people whose votes you need. And based on prior voting for CRs, you know that there are moderate Democrats who would certainly be willing to have a conversation with you if you would do that properly timed, not open up the government and then make the same promises that they have for months. I mean, this has been going on since the big, beautiful bill was signed, that they've been saying, yeah, we want to do something on ACA premiums, and then they keep kicking the can down the road. We know that Harry Enton is about to, maybe while we're speaking right now, there will be another clip with the reverse story out about what's going on. And so I'll do the work for him. Harry Enton put up the Navigator survey, which shows that the American public is blaming the Republicans by 14 points now, and it was just 10 points last week. The story about Democrats cutting off SNAP benefits and that we're the heartless ones and Mike Johnson feels terrible is how you say BS. Mike Johnson, in his big, beautiful bill, $186 billion gone from the SNAP program. And in the 2018 shutdown, Donald Trump made sure that people got their SNAP benefits because he knows that it's important. And that's why Josh Hawley wants to have a standalone bill about SNAP. Josh Hawley, who also wants a standalone bill to make sure that people get their Medicaid coverage back because the big, beautiful bill takes it away. So, Gregory, that is how I have shown you that my tweet wasn't dumb. That I'm not dumb, and that this is the Republicans' fault. Nothing that I have said is a lie. Nothing at all. If you get 90% of the big, beautiful bill and you have to protect Americans' health care, which, by the way, they'll reward you at the polls. Because guess what? People like to have health care coverage and they don't want to see their premiums go up 114%. You will be thanking me. You will not be mocking me. You will be bowing down at my altar that I saved your party.
Yes.
We know how this ends. When it first started, I said, we all know how this is going to end. It will end with the Democrats caving. The pain is optional. They continue the suffering.
Ooh, I like the way you say that.
Watching Jessica Tarlov try to spin the situation felt like watching a magician forget the trick mid-performance. She cited a Navigator poll on X, formerly Twitter, claiming voters blamed Republicans by 14 points. While critics pointed out that other polling painted a different picture. Meanwhile, many argued that Democrats rejected a clean funding bill because it didn't include the provisions they were pushing for, policies Republicans said would benefit undocumented immigrants. Speaker Johnson presented it as a straightforward funding measure for Americans, and Democrats opposed it, which sparked plenty of backlash online. No wonder Tarlov's post got heavily criticized. And as you'll see, Greg Gutfeld wasn't buying her argument. He challenged her claims in real time.
Overflowing, but CNN's data guru says not so fast.
Republican Congress's net approval rating versus pre-shutdown. It's rallying the base for sure. Look at this, the net approval rating up 12 points versus pre-shutdown. But it's not just with the base. It's also with the middle of the electorate. Look at this, among independents. It's up 8 points as well. So we've got a situation here where Republicans with the shutdown are actually rallying their base, but it's also something that's not hurting them with the folks in the middle. If anything, it's helping them with folks in the middle.
You know, Dana, I think the Dems could have gotten away with the shutdown as the Republicans' fault before Musk bought X. But the population is too savvy. So if you say, oh, they could create the House and Senate, Jessica, a 10-year-old can easily refute that by just saying, no, you need 60, and that's on the Democrats. But do you think that it feels like the key to the Democrat success is other people's suffering? They're basically taking their own constituency and holding them like in this kind of like threat, I don't know what you call it, hostage. Thank you.
Yeah, I think it's an abomination because they're doing that from the safety and comfort of their own offices while they're enjoying their paychecks. They are enjoying as well, for example, the protection by certain officers and Secret Service, let's say, they're not getting their paychecks.
I feel like part of that is due to after the Biden cover-up, no one feels compelled to take the word of Democrats or the media. They've lost credibility. So they're just, if they're blaming the Republicans, people are going like, well, then it can't be the Republicans.
And here's why critics say Democrats are feeling the pressure, according to their opponents. They don't want people looking too closely at how far certain benefit programs may extend to undocumented immigrants. Detractors argue that these costs are mixed into state initiatives and federal grants, making it hard to see how taxpayer money is involved. Some point to states like California, where federal funding helps support broader healthcare programs, which critics claim effectively frees up state dollars for expanded coverage, while many Americans continue to deal with rising premiums and reduced support programs like SNAP. Those on the left say they're trying to help vulnerable communities, while critics accuse them of prioritizing undocumented immigrants over struggling American families. So what do you think, Barjanet Nation? Are Democrats facing political consequences for the way they approached this shutdown? Or is this just another case of messaging and perception? Drop your thoughts below. I read them all. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, be sure to like, subscribe, and share. It really helps the channel grow. Until next time, this is Barjanet. Thanks for watching.